Hello once again. Now this song from guys called Zager and Evans, it came around 1969 I believe, but since then it's been re-engineered into a film come song, and the song is called In the Year 2525, and the song is quite prophetic, and it's assisted by some clever editing of which you can see in the descriptions to this video by someone else who made an excellent combination of song and film to accompany the lyrics. Now, before I go any further, let me just say, could you please like and subscribe? It helps the algorithm suppressing free speech. Thank you. Now, my uptake on these lyrics are this. They told us that the future would be an achievement, a triumph of human intelligence, a monument to progress. But no one warned us the progress had to be politics, and that every convenience comes with a cost, and someone somewhere always has to pay for it. Now, by 2025, survival wasn't a question of biology. It was a question of power. Who gets clean air? Who gets water? Who gets to leave when the cities flood? And who gets to adapt? And we didn't all enter the future equally. Some of us were uploaded, the rest were left buffering, wondering what the hell is going on. And by 2025, truth didn't disappear. It was privatized, owned by platforms, filtered by profit, adjusted to keep you scrolling just long enough to forget what you came looking for in the first place. And you thought you were choosing what to believe. But the architecture was already built. Invisible hands shaping visible thoughts. Not censorship, something quieter. Governance by intrusion. Still in 2025, reality itself became negotiable. Why confront a broken world when you can inhabit a better one? By the elites. Digital skies, programmable emotions, synthetic peace. And outside, the same old system grinding forward, unchecked and unchallenged, because resistance requires presence of many, not just a few, and presence requires courage. Still in 2025, Labour didn't disappear, it was displaced. The machines didn't free us, they freed the power. Machines didn't free us, they freed the powerful from needing us. And the rest redefined as obsolete, rebranded as insufficient and useless eaters. Where did we hear that from? And told to be grateful for scraps in a world they helped build. And we call it automation. But it felt a lot like erasure to me. Midway 2025, even life itself was folded into the market. Children became products of preferential gender. Genetics became a subscription tier. The wealthy edited out suffering, and the rest inherited it. Inequality, no longer social, biological and permanent. But somewhere in all this, we kept using the same word, progress, as if moving forward is the same thing as moving in the right direction, as if speed is a substitute for direction. Centuries pass differently when justice never arrives, when systems outlive the people they fail, when the future keeps showing up but never for everyone. And if there is a judgment, not from the heavens, but from history, what would it say about us? That we mapped the human genome, but we couldn't dismantle the greed. That we built thinking machines, but refused to rethink power. That we reached the stars while letting each other down. And when the collapse came, because it always does eventually, it will be sudden. It will be cumulative. And 1,000 ignored warnings, 1,000,000 quiet compromises, and 1,000,000,000 small decisions that all lean in the same direction until there was nothing left to lean on. No final revolution, no last-minute awakening, just system failing exactly the way they were designed to. And people, ordinary people, paying the final price for a future they never got to choose. Now imagine this: no voices left to argue, no feeds left to scroll, no markets left to optimize, just silence, stretching across a planet that remembers everything and forgives nothing. And above it all, the stars, unchanged, unbothered, unimpressed, as if to say, you had your time, you had the knowledge, you had each other, and still you chose this. But here's the question we never quite learn how to ask. Was it inevitable, or was it engineered? Because if the future is built, then it can be rebuilt. The power created this trajectory. Power can be challenged. And if we are still here, still breathing, still capable of seeing through the illusion, then this moment right now is not the end of the story. It is part of where we decide whether we repeat it or finally refuse it in the year 2026. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.